Good morning, dear students. Welcome in online classes. I am Dhananjay Singh, your history teacher. And dear students, today our topic is Akbar. Very interesting chapters. And in this chapter, we will discuss about that how the Akbar developed a new administrations and what was the reforms started by Akbar and what was the Mansabdari system. So these all are the important and the very interesting chapters of your history book. In this chapter, we already, no doubt, before that we already discussed about that Sher Shah Suri, Sher Shah administrations, how the Sher Shah developed a new land revenue system and what was the administrations under the Sher Shah Suri before that. Today our topic is Akbar. After the death of Humayun, Akbar extended the throne. That time Akbar was only 13-year-old when he extended the throne in 1556. That time the guardian of Akbar known as Bairam Khan. Bairam Khan was the tutor and guardian of Akbar. With the help of Bairam Khan, Akbar fought the second battle of Panipat in 1556. In this battle, Akbar fought a war with Hemu. Hemu was the general of Adil Shah. Adil Shah was the Afghan emperor. As soon as he extended the throne, Akbar had to face the Afghan emperor Adil Shah and his general Hemu. Hemu had captured Delhi from the Mughals. Okay, so the first battle in the life of Akbar, known as the second battle of Panipat, owned by the Akbar. Bairam Khan led the Mughal forces. Bairam Khan led the Mughal forces against Hemu. The two आर्मीज मीट एट पानीपत. पानीपत में ये बैटल हुई जिसमें हेमू और अकबर का गार्जियन बैरम खान दोनों का आमना सामना पानीपत के मैदान में होता है. एट द फर्स्ट इट सीम लाइक द मुगल वुड बी क्रूज एट द सेकेंड बैटल ऑफ पानीपत इन 1556 until an arrow beside Hemu's eyes and his troops fell into confusion. Akbar took his opportunity, defeated Hemu and his men. बैरम खान और अकबर के बीच, बैरम खान और हेमू के बीच जो ये युद्ध हुआ, इसमें एक कन्फ्यूजन हुआ क्योंकि इस युद्ध में हेमू के आंख में एक ऐसी एरो आई, एक ऐसी तीर लगी कि जिसके बाद हेमू की आर्मी में भगदड़ मच गया कि मेरा जनरल मारा गया. और इसका फ़ायदा उठाकर बैरम खान ने हेमू और उसके कुछ सिपाहियों को बैटलफील्ड में मार दिया और इस तरह से सेकेंड बैटल ऑफ पानीपत अकबर जीत गया. आफ्टर दिस बैटल अकबर एक्सपेंशन एंड एक्सटेंडेड द एम्पायर फ्रॉम दिल्ली टू आगरा. Akbar occupied Jaunpur and Gwalior. He then turned his attention to Malwa and defeated its ruler Baz Bahadur. Baz Bahadur later became an official Akbar's court. बाद में बाज बहादुर को अपने राज्य में एक ऑफिशियल कोर्ट में रखा अकबर ने. गोंडवाना, द सेंट्रल इंडियन स्टेट was captured and again the Rajput queen रानी दुर्गावती also resistant with the help of अकबर. कह रहा कि धीरे धीरे अकबर अपने राज्य को बढ़ाता चला गया और बैरम खान की हेल्प से उसने कई सारे नेबरिंग स्टेट को दिल्ली में मिलाता चला गया और मुगल एम्पायर एक बड़े एम्पायर के रूप में आगे बढ़ता गया. माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, नो डाउट अकबर वॉज ए रिलीजियस टॉलरेंस. दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वालिटी ऑफ द अकबर. Akbar was a religious tolerance. He respect to all the religions. He also developed a new religion. Those are known as the Deen-e-Ilahi. Through this religion, he never forced to anyone to join the Deen-e-Ilahi. Actually, Deen-e-Ilahi was a religious of all major religions. Deen-e-Ilahi was based on the teaching of all major religion. In our medieval history, in the Mughal emperor, Akbar known as the great ruler because he was a religious tolerance. When Akbar extended the throne of Delhi after defeating the Afghans at the second battle of Panipat, Akbar was an able conqueror and equally good administrator. In 15 years, he extended his hold over the whole of northern India. 15 साल की उम्र तक वो नॉर्दर्न इंडिया के सभी छोटे और बड़े राज्यों को अपने साम्राज्य का हिस्सा बना चुका था. So he also known as the great conqueror. Akbar owned the friendship with the Rajput because he knew very well without the help of the Rajput we never increase and we never maintain the peace and security in our kingdom. So he developed the matrimonial alliances with the Rajput, and he also gave them important posts in their court. So many rulers, Rajput ruler was the important post and position in the Akbar court. So Akbar also introduced the Mansabdari system. We are going to discuss what was Mansabdari system. Akbar introduced Mansabdari system, and he also started the land reform system, Dah Sala. Those are known as the Dah Sala, introduced by Akbar, followed by until the end of 17th century. My dear students, Akbar was no doubt also the patronize and always protect the literary scholars, artisans, and many of the musicians and poets. He always support them. He give them important post and position in their court. In so many musicians, and the very famous musician in the court of Akbar known as the Tansen. Akbar place, if you see that what was the place of Akbar's in our history, then we find Akbar was a great conqueror and an equally great ruler. He helped unify India through a single system of administrations. Akbar unified the India a single administrative system. It is very great achievements of the Akbar. He gave his administration a secular, non-religious character by employing people of all castes and religions. His love for art and architecture is reflected in the books he had illustrated with beautiful maintainers and the buildings he had constructed at Fatehpur Sikri. It is very remarkable. Fatehpur Sikri जो अकबर के द्वारा बसाया गया, ये बहुत बड़ा आर्किटेक्चरल फीचर्स का एक उदाहरण है. And he also loved for music, as we know, the patronage of extended for the music to Tansen, the great musician in the court of Akbar. So these all are the good and the important qualities of Akbar. My dear students, Akbar also abolished the Jizya tax. Who Akbar abolished? He also give the rank of Mansabdar, especially the Mansabdari system introduced by Akbar. All officers in Akbar administrations, whatever civil or military, had a rank. Each and everyone have a rank. We have also see that the higher this rank, the greater were the powers. जिसका rank ज़्यादा होता था मनसबदारों में, उसको ज़्यादा powerful माना जाता था. Administrations and responsibility and salaries of that officers spread through the grant of जागीर्स और land. जो भी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशंस में सिपाही काम करते थे या ऑफिसर्स काम करते थे, उनको अकबर उसके बदले में जागीर या फिर उनके बदले में उसको लैंड देता था. ये भी एक बहुत बड़ी खास बात थी. द लोवेस्ट रैंक इन द स्ट्रक्चर वाज 10. जो मनसबदार में सबसे लोएस्ट रैंक होता था उसमें कम से कम 10 होते थे, 10 लोगों का ग्रुप होता था. वाइल द हाईएस्ट कुड गिव अप 2000. जो मनसबदार में हाईएस्ट मनसबदार होते थे, जो पावरफुल मनसबदार होते थे, उनके पास लगभग कितने सैनिक होते थे? 2000 के आसपास सैनिक होते थे. क्या करना था इनको? द मनसबदार ऑलवेज मेंटेन द आर्मी. इफ एनी अदर necessary urgent work, then Mansabdar called by the Akbar and they helped the Akbar in the battle in any other occasion. So the rank also denoted the number of horses and soldiers each of officer or Mansabdar. जो हाई रैंक के मनसबदार होते थे उनकी रैंक के अकॉर्डिंग उनके पास हर चीज़ को मेंटेन करना होता था. द मनसबदार ऑलवेज मेंटेन द लॉ एंड डिसिप्लिन इनटू द आर्मी. It was an efficient system. We can say that it was a very important and efficient system as it kept away corruption and ensured military security. जो military security और उसके लिए एक बहुत ही important सिक्योरिटी भी अवेलेबल कराता था जो अकबर के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट था. इफ यू सी अबाउट दैट नवरत्न इन द कोर्ट ऑफ अकबर, देयर आर इम्पोर्टेंट 9 men with the exceptional talents in the different kinds of fields made of the Navratna 9 jewels, also known it Akbar courts. Abul Fazl. Abul Fazl was court poet of Akbar and also a historian. After that, Abdul Rahim Khan e Khana, son of Bairam Khan, he was a poet and astrologer. Birbal, very intelligent minister in the court of Akbar. Mullah Dupiaja, also a minister. Some say he was an imaginary character created by Birbal. Faizi, Abul Fazl's brother and court poet. Faizi. Raja Man Singh, high ranking officer in the court of Akbar. Mansabdar थे ये. Next, Raja Todermal, finance minister in the court of Akbar. Fakir Aziuddin, सूफी संत थे अकबर की कोर्ट में, ये भी नवरत्नों में से एक थे. And Tansen, the great musician in the court of Akbar. They all were the great and talented person in the court of Akbar. So all things are the important and important place in the Akbar court. Those are provided by the Akbar. So dear students, today we all discuss about that Akbar's place in history and why Akbar known as the great ruler, how the second battle of Panipat was fought between Hemu and Bairam Khan and what was the result of the battle. Tomorrow we again discuss about that what was the religious policy and what was the Rajput policy of Akbar. So please watch the video and see, and after that any query and then question, then you ask me through my WhatsApp number. Thank you.